be a fun one, as we have two teams that love to put points on the board in punches.
All right, thank you, Larry. We are across the Cumberland River from downtown Nashville at...
Oh, I gotta remember to do this again. Oh, I can't do it.
Stadium in Tennessee. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Houston Texans and the Tennessee Titans. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Hi, viewer. Oh, shoot, they got JJ1 back.
They come up in an offset eye. A first down throw for Mariota. Rashard Matthews here on the catch. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And frankly, Brandon, we're talking about things I'm not sure we ever thought we'd talk about in the NFL. And a lot of that is the speed at the linebacker position. A lot of these guys in college, they were safeties. They moved them up to outside linebacker to combat the spread offenses. And now we're seeing it in the NFL. Those same guys using their speed to make plays in the backfield, similar to that one.
And they're able to get this one down to the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 35 yards. We heard them talk before the game about utilizing the intermediate passing game this week. It works for them there. They move the chains.
And we saw them work on it in practice as well. And most teams take a period at a time to work on different things. They put a couple of periods of work into the intermediate passing game, and now we know exactly why. They got the look that they were seeking, and they were able to take advantage of it.
And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Second down, here's Henry. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. It's Jaleel Adai who brings him down. Throwing is Mariota. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They go play action here on first down.
Oh, wow.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. And they still need 10 yards here to find pay dirt. It's 2nd and goal from the 10. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
3rd and goal now. Ball on the 5. losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Looking at this situation, if you're at the 1, the 2, maybe you go for it. From here, you kick it.
I agree. I think you have to get points in this situation. 4th down, I don't chance it at all. I put the points on the board and go back and regroup.
So the opening drive for him here on their home turf results in a field goal.
Now that's the way you want to get things started. Your stadium, your crowd, you've got the ball. Put points on the board first and let everyone start to celebrate.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, okay.
3.5 to go, first quarter.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. Oh, the spin.
Oh, my God.
Some space here. Lamar Miller. He's at the 30.
Spins out of one fucking tackle.
Houston.
Jesus
Lamar
Christ.
Miller hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
That was fast.
Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Come the Titans now. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he'll be down deep in Houston territory. A big play that time for the Titans. 47 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
A first down carry for Henry. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Second and just 1. They come out here in the eye. Again, it's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. And they're able to run it.
Oh, of course it's blocked. Why not?
Blocked.
And I'll return it for 2
This is a
now.
live football. But he will
Fourth
not be
fucking
able to
blocked
bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us. I remember our kicker
can't block shit,
told the head coach,
apparently
just relax,
mine
coach.
goes
Why are you
block
yelling?
all
Don't
the
worry,
time.
it's just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say first quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax. Whoa.
Bad move. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in.
Christ.
Because
Same
they weren't
fucking
ready to
play
go
they
on the
ran.
last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Here's Osweiler. He's got it complete to Braxton Miller. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
A first down carry now for Miller. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Miller. He juked him. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Well, a well-executed blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and it's Texans football as we get going in quarter number 2. They're staring up at a 3rd and 9 to start it out. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. On 3rd down, Osweiler. Can't find anyone, and down he goes. Osweiler sacked. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
When you see a big-time run to the outside, it always comes back to setting the edge, doesn't it?
Absolutely, and they were perfect in setting the edge there.
And the funny part is, both sides of the ball talk about it.
Fuck, I knew it as soon as I threw it. Fucking Cushing. God.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the
Just that
45-yard
pause
line.
at the height.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in 2nd and manageable.
Oh, my God. No, it's quarterback contained. Fucking contain the outside. The fuck?
Inside the 15.
Oh, my God. That left side is getting fucking destroyed.
Well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
They come up in an offset eye. On the counter, it's Miller. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The 2nd down carry for Irvin. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now they'll throw it with Osweiler. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Ball spotted at the 4. It's second and goal. Now it's Miller. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller. Touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Now a second down throw for Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the
ball. Oh my God, I couldn't get to the line.
Play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Wow. That one took some guts. If this doesn't work, you're handing them incredible field position, but this head coach is undaunted, and he makes the call to go for it. And I'll be darned if they don't get the first down.
A new set of downs here after picking
I don't want to fucking spike the ball.
And Mariota not happy about something.
Barely touch.
So
I swear to God.
Timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota.
God, and wait. God. Fucking had the play. Just cold watch for one goddamn play.
I think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's
slide left for every
he
fucking
got rid of
one.
it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for third down.
That coach is always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando with highlights and analysis of this first half of play.
And I'm going to check in with a heater.
I'm going to be right there with you, partner. Well, he just threw an interception last drive, nearly another pick.
And things aren't very even right now, are they? It's a little bit sloppy out there, isn't it? It's kind of the difference between driving on those paved roads and those country roads that have those potholes in them, isn't it? Because that's the way this game's going right now. A lot of bounce to it.
You spent some time on some Tennessee country roads.
I certainly have. Plenty of family back there. God love them.
And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. but it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds, because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Mariota now to throw on first down.
No. Oh, my God. I just can't. Ran into 3 guys and just took them all with him.
So that's back-to-back drives with an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this again?
All on the Titans.
So you heard the word. This is a neutral zone infraction.
Yeah, the defender wanted to try and get back after he had jumped, unable to do so.
Now Osweiler on second down. It's caught left side, Tammy. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 5. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense. Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
On first down, Osweiler. Dumps it complete to Miller. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 32 that time. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll throw on first down with Osweiler. And Miller with it over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing again, Osweiler. This will be caught at about the 3. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. A first down throw for Mariota. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Fresh set of downs here. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets it down to the 32. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
So the offense needing 4 yards. It's 3rd down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll throw again. Mariota. And he comes back with 1 complete. A gain of 13 and also the 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. From the red zone now, Mariota. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report.
Yeah, that's perfect. 2 days. this. Deep. Hey, I gotta go. Okay, and sorry about that. Didn't know Larry got cut off early. We are back and ready for the third quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Our eyes shift now to the Tennessee defense here. They are down on the scoreboard as we begin the second half and looking to avoid a bigger deficit.
And I could just hear the coaches now. I can hear the head coach. Guys, first 5 minutes. First series of the second half. Offense or defense, you got to set the tone.
They'll try to set that tone here.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
Osweiler, completion left side to Miller. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
From the gun on third down, Osweiler surveying the field. On the right side, this is Miller. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. It'll be a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Brandon Fields now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. 31 yards on the punt there. And it'll be tight. Come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. Give him 13 on the pickup there, and it's good enough for a Tennessee first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
And when an offense is doing a nice job selling the play-action pass, a lot of responsibility shifts to the linebackers. They're the ones that have to determine run or pass and get to the proper places on the field.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. That 2nd down run a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is Can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. A gain of 8 and a first down.
I heard so much about the offense Marcus Mariota ran while he was at Oregon, about how people were just wide open, how he couldn't fail to hit them. But I always said the same thing. He sure as heck didn't miss them very often. Very accurate, even on short throws.
Yeah, he can go short, he can go deep, obviously, but he's really good with it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They were trying to get the connection with a former Buckeye, Braxton Miller. And it's second down. And on 2nd and 10 now. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call or get that yardage downfield? Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
God, so fucking bad. Even when I spotlight fucking Hopkins, I can't get out there to her. Between that and jumping outside, just...
Miller, the lone setback. He's going to get the football.
Oh my God, the guy
tackle.
Fuck me, man.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
If you run an out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
They'll try to run for it with Miller. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 3 yards there. Good enough to keep the drive moving. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Oh, my God, I finally got
it. With Miller. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
And maybe expecting a throw. Miller. And he's going to have a first.
I'm throwing interception after interception after interception. It's okay. Just playing like shit. It's my own fault.
Down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And complete on the right side. It's Tammy. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
On 3rd down, Miller. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Just play after play after play on this long drive for the offense.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield.
Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see, do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline? Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here's Mariota.
How does the linebacker stay with the wide receiver?
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
And the offense looking to pick up the 1st down after the 2nd down incompletion. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Mariota. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Play fake to Henry. Now Mariota. He's going to launch this. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Titans. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Yeah, that right there will set them back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a blitz at him right away and see if he holds up.
To throw is Osweiler. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tammy, there. And that'll bring up second down. Miller will get it. He has been busy today. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Osweiler, and that is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver, and that brings up fourth down. Here's Brandon Fields now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded just inside the 20. He had one man to beat. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They come out here in the eye. Now here's a whistle as flags come in.
You're at fucking
and we'll check out the call.
Ball start, offense.
I flat out fucking suck.
What's up, man?
Oh, every time I try to throw the ball downfield, it's just, I force it in the coverage. I've thrown 3 interceptions, and somehow I'm still in the game right now.
Now a second down throw for Mariota. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll lead here to a third down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills
like I finally
like
get
a receiver,
momentum,
and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
He's back to throw.
Oh my God, he dropped it.
Be incomplete.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this.
There's my superstar receiver just dropping the wide open ball again.
Without even getting touched.
But they run successful.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages.
Come on, come on, come on.
And this one is right down Broadway.
How?
They have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. And now then, it's a big kick
Yeah,
right there to
barely.
give them the lead in the fourth. But, Charles, there is still time left for a final
But there's
drive.
2 minutes
Brandon,
left.
you know they would have liked to take the clock down just
I
a
cannot
little bit
stop
further,
Lamar Miller
at least
running the
under a
ball in this
minute or
game.
so, but
First
this
play
was
from
not
scrimmage,
over
they
yet,
ran 75
especially
yards
since they
downfield.
just need a field goal.
And they're going to start this
That
drive in
sucked.
pretty
He
good
broke one
shape as they
tackle.
get it out past the
Everyone else was out of
30.
position once he broke it.
And now out comes Houston. And on the last
I'm so
go-around, they
scared
really
because
couldn't get anything going.
the only way I've been
Deep inside their own
throwing an
territory,
Osweiler
which
off
means
is
you're
like
going to lose the
blitzing.
field
I don't
position
want to
battle
blitz
as a
right
general
now.
rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on
just keep
offense, get a
spotlighting.
couple of first
Hope
downs,
it
and
works.
hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're
Yep.
looking for here. Miller on the catch over the middle. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw. Caught left side, Hopkins.
Oh my God, really? One guy whiffed and the other guy stood there.
23 yards on the play.
I don't understand. Like, I feel like
exactly
my
what they wanted
team's
there.
awareness
Out-route catch,
defensively,
get out of bounds,
just
stop the
this
clock.
game,
And
has
I
been
have to
brutal.
criticize defense here
One guy
because
misses a tackle and the
you know
other guy's just
situation.
standing
You
there.
want to keep them inbounds
Now
and
they're in
have
field
the
goal
clock
range 'cause
run.
they have the lead.
So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle.
I haven't blocked a field goal all year. They blocked one of mine earlier. Computers blocked 5 against me this year. I can't block one.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw.
Come on, it's cover 2. Why is there no one in the flat?
Backfield.
You gotta be kidding me. I'm going to lose.
Time, and it moves the chains as well. And quickly, they get to the line.
I don't understand what's going on.
Back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the
I just let him into that
backfield,
zone. Fuck me.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
I have to let him score, though, in order to have a shot to get it back.
Offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use.
No, I'm going to let him right here, probably. Oh, fuck, I'm offsides anyways. Jesus Christ. I mean, he's ran for like 180 yards against me.
But I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Offside. Defense.
I don't understand how all of a sudden my defense just got so shitty.
Penalty is declined.
So let's try this again as they come to the line to go for 2.
I'm at home, too. It shouldn't be this bad. Hopefully this is not a pass.
Osweiler's going to throw.
It is.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So they go with a pass. And
30
it works there on the
seconds, 3
2-point try.
timeouts.
Charles, just in general, what are your
Ended a
thoughts
win.
passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think
I mean,
you
the
have to
Texans
throw
were
the
so
ball at
bad
2-point
when I played them
conversion,
last time. That's
but
what I
the
don't
stats
get.
will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So
I've
know
pretty
your
much
team
taken
and go to
Watt
your
out of the
strengths.
game. He influenced 1. Everyone should have the advantage on my offense.
Mariota to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 6 there on first.
I wouldn't have thrown 3 interceptions on their side of the field.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow
It's my
a
fault.
6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there, you know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
I hope that safety goes over.
Here's Mariota. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
I wouldn't be shocked at all right now if there's a look of surprise on the big fella's face because he had the route that he wanted, running the corner. And usually he's able to use his body and catch the football, but a really nice play by the defenders, able to knock it away.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Mariota. And it's complete. Henry. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Fuck it. Let's get ballsy. I burned him once on this play.
So the offense
This play
has it
action play.
first
Let's see
and
if I
10.
can get one. I just need one more. No, it's just a shot from shotgun.
He's back to throw.
No. Oh, and J.J. Watt's going to sack instead. I
Can't
couldn't
get
even
a
get the
throw
ball off.
off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
No
now
one got
hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
I have 10 seconds
That'll
left.
leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Oh, my
And
fault.
a long way to go for the offense.
All 3 of
here on
those interceptions
2nd
were all
down.
on me.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep.
Oh, he caught one.
Caught at the 30.
So now I have a
Whistles
30
come
yard
in.
for
We're going to get a
touchdown.
timeout here
4
by
seconds.
the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Yeah, but I got to figure out what, because I want to do a corner play, but I don't know if it'll get there. It won't. So I got to put them on streaks. I need you to do in, you to do in, and hope to God that the safeties do something.
One last shot now for Mariota. And
Oh,
this
he
is
dropped it.
incomplete. So no miracles here
Matthews
on the
dropped it
final
every one.
play.
God, I threw for 356 yards and ran for another 90, and I fucking lost.
I got brought down by
That wasn't nothing to do with luck. That just played fucking stupid. I just misread.